Good evening and welcome to my live broadcast 220. I hope everybody can hear and see. After last night's episode, I had to put up a second link. I still don't know right up till now what went wrong. Even my link wasn't posted right. Come up with something else on it, so yeah. Tonight seemed to be alright. Anyway, my name is Key Peel and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. What can we talk about? I know there's some nice posts on Facebook, and talks, and I don't know who actually did the posts. I know who shared them on Facebook, but I don't know who did the actual post. But they're quite nice about TBC and banking. Yeah, if he's come across, it just comes under crypto TBC. I think it came, crypto TBC. That's what it comes under. So if you come across it, have a listen. It's a short video. Have a listen. And like they say on their video, there's only two types of cryptocurrency coins out. And one is market-based, and as far as we know, or I know, the other one is abundance-based, and I think TBC is the only abundance-based coin. All the rest are market-based. Yes, and it only went for about 3-4 minutes, but had a lot of interesting things. Made sense too. Anyway, we're going to share these blogs. The first one's about merchants, so I better go in and make sure I share the screen. Yeah. So we'll just take our time going through this blog. Some of you may have or may have not seen it before, but this one's about sponsoring merchants. And sponsoring merchants does offer TBC community the shortest path towards our objective. And it's probably right. Now, we got 3.3 million, I think. So we'll be between 22 and 23. So we're in between, in the middle there. So yeah, so that's where we are, between 22 and 23. Excuse me. Reaching our objective of 1 billion members has always been within reach since the idea of TBC was conceived. The only question is, how fast can we reach that number? Humanity needs to upgrade what it uses as a medium of exchange for goods and services. The current system where few have so much power over everyone else has proven over and over again that the few cannot be trusted with such power. Study the comparison below to see what I mean. So it's straightforward common sense. Money created by banks and controlled by governments. On the opposite side, obviously, that's us, money of the people and managed by a trustworthy community of people. Okay, designed to enslave humanity, designed to free humanity, which is our one. Thousands of years of proof that corruption takes over its use. And one we got on the opposite to that inhibits corruption. Built on the principle of scarcity. Well, we're built on the principle of abundance. Lacks transparency, ours is very transparent. Source of perpetual poverty of the masses. And we will end global poverty. Enabled rules by force, not used as a form to rule the people. It's very expensive on that side, and ours is pretty economical. Tendency towards slow-moving circulation. Ours promotes fast-moving circulation. Okay, systems are too complicated for average people to understand. So a system is so simple for average people to understand. It is simple. Yeah. The only thing, it's the people who are picking at TBC and creating these exchanges. I believe that's the ones who's actually slowing this up. Instead of concentrating on getting the growth going, they're concentrating on making money for themselves out of people within TBC. Yeah, out of all the alternative cryptocurrencies in the world today, TBC is the only one completely free of banking manipulation and force of government. TBC has already created abundance within a wealth that has only known scarcity. TBC is the clear choice moving forward. We have had our trials and have a pattern of overcoming them, and we are stronger now than we have ever been. It's time to speed up the growth within the TBC community. Merchants can play a key role now in speeding up community growth, but not in the way you may be thinking they will. Too many of you in the TBC community only see what a merchant can do for you. You want more merchants to accept TBC Pringles for payment. You want merchants to accept 100% in TBC Pringles for their goods and services. My dear friends, those are not reasonable expectations. Don't you see that merchants are smart business people? Merchants operate their business on revolving cash flow, such as stocking their shelves with products they know will be sold, and when those products do sell, then they keep a portion of that revenue generated as profit and pay themselves as their means of living, and the majority of that revenue is used to restock the store shelves. Realistically, can merchants restock today only using TBC as payment? Of course not. That is why we need to get to a billion members. By that time, TBC will be so widely accepted as formal payment that merchants could restock their shelves using only TBC. So let's not put a cart in front of the horse, as the saying goes. Oh, there's all the happy merchants. Okay. Pringles are a private smartphone money ready for merchants to use and accept. Okay, I believe merchants can help us get to a billion members in about a year if we present the opportunity in the right way. Please don't go to merchants and try to convince them to accept 100% TBC Kringle as payment. They will not be interested in doing that, as I already explained why above. Instead, sponsor them and show them how to sell TBC as a product. A merchant that can successfully sell TBC over and over again is much more likely to later accept TBC as a formal payment. The new business cards makes it easy, especially if you will do all the heavy lifting at first. So you do all the leg work, all the heavy work for your merchant, get them up and running, and then see how a few sales go. And if they see that, they'll be widely accepted both ways. And this is in your back office. Print your own name, that on them, your own name, your phone number, and so on and so forth. A decent number of you within the TBC community have already achieved a steady stream of cash flow by following the system. Most of you still need a cash flow coach to help you get there too. If you are getting pretty good at following the system and earning an income using it, then it is time to expand that system to include inviting merchants to join us in the distribution phase of TBC. Remember, just after Christmas coming, going in first month in the new year, we roll out of the distribution phase and into the economic phase. Okay. Small business owners are the best to approach at this time. Big chain stores will not be interested in us at this time. So, what do I mean by you doing all the heavy lifting? Make selling TBC risk-free and hassle-free for the merchant. Think about it. How many customers does a small business owner have per day? Product-based stores can easily attend to 100 or more customers a day. Same goes for restaurants. What if all they had to do was hand out business cards to make money in TBC? If you could do the rest of the work for them, you could set up a KCBO account for them by creating an email account in their business name. You could pay their $10 admin fee for them, which is $8 a month. You could print up to 1,000 business cards for them too. Yep, it's costing you a few bucks to get them started, but you have made it risk-free for them to give this a try. One or two merchants will keep you pretty busy following up with their sign-ups. You just rotate from one KCBO account to the next each day looking for the new referrals that come in as a result of the merchant passing out the business cards. Teach the merchants to offer words of encouragement as they pass out these business cards, like, be sure to collect this gift today while the offer lasts. Then when you connect with these referrals, you can explain how the cookie reward system works, and that encourages purchase of at least $100 in Kringles. You can meet these referrals at the merchant location and complete a $100 transaction. 50% of that will go to the merchant as your partner, so you make the other 50%. Of course, the merchant will catch on and will also want to purchase at least $100 too from you. And when they do, you will keep 100% of that as your personal sale. If every merchant was approached this way, why would any of them say no? Passing out business cards from the cash register is so easy to do, and each time they do it, it could bring a $50 of new revenue to them. It's what I call a no-brainer. Okay, when merchants find it easy to sell TBC using the business cards, then they are highly likely to at least accept 50% TBC kringles, right? Imagine tens of millions of merchants all around the world accepting 50% TBC kringles in about 6 to 9 months from now. You will be surprised how fast we go from 100 million members to a billion members. I bet the distance between those two achievements is only 60 days. So that's all about referring or signing up merchants. You help them get off their feet, pay a little here, a little there, set up their accounts like it's saying in here. Then when you start doing the sale, you go half and half with them, and then like it's saying in the blog here, they'll catch on and want to do their own thing, which is a good thing. Right, our next one is 50% pays better than 100%, and here is why. That's where I just came off the merchants, 50-50. 100% sounds better than 50%, but the truth is 50% plus training pays better than 100% without training. Mbe Derek from Cameroon signed up 10 new members yesterday, and he is an excellent TBC trainer. How many new members can you sign up in a day? How many new members can you sign up consistently every day? Do you think signing up new members in the TBC is hard? You may have already redeemed your cookie and now have plenty of Kringle coins that you can trade for cash with your referrals into TBC at 100%. But have you been fully trained? Can you bring in new members daily on a consistent basis? Can you quickly teach those new members how to achieve rapid rewards successfully? If the answer to either of those three questions is no, then you are not fully trained. Then don't be so quick to jump to 100%. You need training. Trainers don't train others for free. That's why we set up a partnership agreements, even if they are only verbal agreements. The way a partnership agreement works is that either a sponsor or a cash flow leader will trade their coins with your referral. Then they will immediately pay you a 50% commission on each of them as they come to TBC. They will train you how to sign up new members every day consistently. Then the two of you will work together to help your new members complete and verify their first transactions. Your training is not complete until you have become a sponsoring machine and can bring in new members every day and can confidently work TBC full-time if you want. Working TBC should pay you better than any other full-time job you could get, perhaps even 10 times better. Once you are fully trained and you are a sponsoring machine, then you can go to 100% on your referral from that point forward. Also, you will turn into a partnering machine. As a partnering machine, you will be playing the role of trainer. Every new member that you train will lead you to making 50% from their new members. Your income will explode, and as you work TBC full time, you will get paid like a rock star. Have some integrity, for goodness sake. Don't gobble up a lot of your trainer's time and then cut them out of the deal. Honor the partnership agreement. Expect everyone to honor the partnership agreement. Training should be a learn-do process. Your trainer will teach you something to do, then you should do it. Then they will teach you the next thing to do again, do that too. Step by step, you will learn the whole process and become a sponsoring machine. When it is time to break the partnership agreement, you should discuss that with your trainer first. Make sure you are ready to become a partnering machine. You may spend a couple of weeks getting trained to follow the system, but then you will have many months until we reach 1 billion members to duplicate the training as a partnering machine. Don't try to squeeze your trainer out of your deals too soon. Make sure you are ready and have their blessing to go to 100%. Karma awaits you. However, you treat your trainer will be how your trainees will treat you. Be intelligent, fast acting, teachable, humble, trainee, and you will attract likewise back to yourself when you become the trainer. Okay. We'll just go back to the Pringle Cash back office. Hopefully I'm still in there and haven't logged out. And this is how many verified members we have. 3,334,172 to date. Now, 3.2 million of those members don't have a whole TBC coin. They don't have one. And I know that. So there's something wrong with the rest of the world, or they just don't have the money to purchase. But don't forget there's that 2019 promo to work with. You don't have to be a broadcaster at all, like I've been saying for so long, to earn a whole coin, as long as you max out 240 grains. Not only does your sponsor benefit, the referral does too. You win both ways. And down here, beware of scammers posing as TBC exchanges. Google Cash visitors, see they're visiting from all parts of the world. This is still in action. Rapid 24-hour, get 2 paid referrals to earn 10 million cookies. And Rapid 48-hour, help your referrals, each 2, get 2 to earn, let's say, earn you 100 million cookies. So that is you up the top there. 100 million cookies is one whole coin. 1 million Pringles is one whole coin. And all the way down here, and we'll skip that part. Or maybe not. New members should know that immediate daily cash flow is available to them. As a brand new member, you have received a gift of 25,000 cookies. Now, 25,000 cookies is 250 Kringles. That's how it's broken down. And when you purchase whole coins, when you purchase TBC, you purchase them in Kringles. So the going rate now for 40 grains is 12 Kringles at $100 US. Purchase $200 US, and that is 21 Kringles. So it gets lower now. Sorry, it might be 11 Kringles now. Might have gone down further. So that's all you lose when you're selling. When you're selling to whoever's buying, you're only losing 11 Kringles, and you're making $100. You're not as if you're losing a whole coin. I know some people have. So you think about it in all sorts of ways. You're only sacrificing 11 of your Kringles, and you're gaining $100, maybe in Bitcoin. That's the most likely way you'll receive it, is in Bitcoin. Okay, which is redeemable for 250 Kringle coins in November 2019. Cookies are just like coins. See, this has been changed a wee bit to suit this year, and are not spendable with participating member merchants, but Kringles are. The value of them only goes up as our community grows. So each time a new referral signs up and is paid, that's one grain of gold that goes up to the community. Where are we? November is just around the corner, isn't it? Did you know that 250 Kringle coins are worth more than 1 ounce of gold? To be clear, TBC Kringle coins are not backed by gold. We use grains of gold to measure the value of our private membership and community. I hope you understand how valuable the gift is that you receive. Gift is the introductory offer of the distribution phase we are in right now, and cookie rewards is the system we use to move coins from the admin wallet to the wallets of all of members like you based on certain achievements until the admin wallet runs out of coins. The first achievement you should pursue is the 24-hour rapid reward to earn 10 million cookies. Now 10 million cookies is much more than the gift of 25,000 cookies. Would you agree? There's a small admin fee that you need to take care of right away after you signed up. Once we had confirmed that you are a paid member, then we want to encourage you to beat the 24-hour timer you will see in your Kringle Cashback office by getting 2 others to become paid members too. Then help those 2 each to get 2 each for a total of 4 below them to also become paid members within the allotted 48 hours, given to receive the rapid rewards of 100 million cookies. Both of these achievements combined will get you enough cookies to redeem in November to become a millionaire. Do you want to become a millionaire in November of 2019? I'm sure you do, but so far haven't got to the part that puts cash in your pocket. Each member is encouraged to complete a transaction with their sponsor for the equivalent of 40 grains of gold to receive the cookie reward for completing that task of 40 grains of gold is a pretty small amount. and you can go here to see what their value is, which is the coin apps here. You open that up and have a look. Okay, 40 grains, it works out to about 106.7 US dollars, but you only put through 100 US. We say 40 grains. This will put cash in the pocket of your sponsor. 100% of it will go to your sponsor if they provide you the Pringles in return. After completing the rapid rewards within the allotted time, you will have 2 new members that you sponsored, but you don't have enough Pringles yet to receive 100% of those transactions. You will do it with them instead. You will partner with a member that does like your sponsor. Your partner will give you a 50% commission on each of them immediately, and that will put cash in your pocket. 50% adds up quickly as daily cash flow to you as you continue passing out the gift to everyone connected to you. Okay. And I think I'll stop sharing now and come back live. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm late again, so when you're purchasing coins, well, a coin, all you're doing is giving away 11 Pringles of yours for $100 of theirs. But when that coin that you've just sold to somebody else matures, in this phase, of what we're in right now, where you don't have to be a broadcaster to earn a full coin, that becomes one whole TBC to them at the end of the redemption. Remember, the last redemption is this November coming, and I'm really not sure what's going to happen in the new phase. And we're into phase 4 coming, which is what they call the economy phase. Anyway, we're getting closer and closer to that. I'd like to thank Sister Carol. How are you? My wife Bex, my moderator, Brother Bill, and Brother Reserve, and also Brother Gilbert, and 3 others watching. I hope you pick up some key points that you may be looking for in these broadcasts. You all know where to go to look for broadcasts for the following day, which is in your back office under the send button meeting, where you go down to tomorrow's broadcast. Just open it up, your country, wherever you want to have a look, and just scroll down to your language, whether it's English or whatever, then click on that and it'll give you the exact time the next day the person is broadcasting. Okay, I've got to leave you, and yeah, thanks once again for watching my live broadcast, and God be with you, and peace.